Hey there, everybody. This is a quick video on how to do white key pentascales. It's a skill that is really, really important, but it can be a little bit confusing if you can't see my hands close up, so I thought I would just show you on the keyboard how to do it. This video is going to cover all of the pentascales that take place on the white keys. We're not going to do the black key ones, that'll be a different one. The way that I like to group my pentascales, a pentascale just means a 5-note scale. So when we have a normal hand position, we always talk about C position or G position or E position. It just means that your bottom finger is on the note that we named the position after, or that we named the pentascale after. We're just going to cover major pentascales, and I'll show you really quick at the end how to make them all into minor pentascales. So I like to think of them by visual cues mostly, but of course we'll talk about what the actual notes are. So the first two that we'll learn are C and G. What makes these really easy to learn first is that they're all white keys. So C major pentascale is probably like one of the first things that we learn at the piano. You just put your thumb on C, or if you're using your left hand, you put your 5th finger on C, which is the lowest finger. And it's all white keys. G is also all white keys, which makes them really nicely paired together. So G is like this. So C and G go together. The next two that go together are D and A, because they both have finger 3 on a black key. It's F sharp and C sharp respectively for D and A major. So C and G are paired because they're all white keys. D and A both have finger 3 on a black key. After this, the pairings get a little bit stranger. They're not exactly the same as each other. So E is the one I like to do the next. You use fingers 2 and 3. That's always what stood out to me when I was younger. It's kind of like weighted toward the bottom. F sharp and G sharp. And then F uses the black key that we didn't use. F is weird because it's like asymmetrical toward the top. We only have a B flat in F. Okay, so review one more time. C and G are all white. D and A have finger 3 on a black key. E uses the left 2 black keys of the group of 3, and F uses the rightmost black key in the group of 3. The last one on the white keys is B. B is weird because our top finger has to be in a black key. So it's kind of like E in that we have these bottom, we have fingers 2 and 3 on black, but we also have finger 5 on black, or if we're using our left hand, we have our thumb. Rather than view it as like, oh, it's so weird and hard to learn, I think the strangeness of it actually makes it easier to learn because it has this, you don't have any other pentascales where your thumb is on a white key and your top finger is on a black key. B is the only one. Okay, so here's the quick review of all the pentascales that start on white keys. C major and G major are all white. D and A both have finger 3, and that's in the left hand also, have finger 3 on a black key. E major uses the left 2 black keys. F major uses the right black key. And B major has 2 black keys, both of the group of 2 black keys, plus it has the top black key that you can reach, F sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, and F sharp. If you want to make any of these into minor, so like the kind of spookier sound, you simply move your 3rd finger down a half a step. Okay, so that means that C minor is going to sound like this, G is going to have a black key, D and A will both have all white keys. I would recommend first though that you learn your white key pentascales really, really well and then mess around with the black key ones. So that is the video on how to do your pentascales that start on white keys. There'll be another video that shows how to do the ones on black keys, plus one more on how to end with the cadences for once you've really mastered how to do just the pentascales. For practicing, I like to play them like this. So we always play with a little extra chord at the end. All right, I'll see you in the next video for the black key pentascales.